Hey, what's up, everyone? This is your boy Jay, aka Herc213, and I am back with another honest talks video for you guys today. And I really just want to discuss and have an honest talk about, self-righteous narcissists and trust issues. And sorry for about the noise on my chair too. When I just talk, I tend to move my arms around and my chair makes some noises sometimes. But also, hopefully you guys enjoyed the Nasty Woman's Tarot's live stream recently today. It was really funny and I got roasted. Even though none of that shit is just, it's like whatever, because I could take it. But other than that though, shout out to the Nasty Woman Tarot, Sharon and Lisa, my big sisters. They're awesome. And nothing but love for them too. And especially for Arlene and Debsy, all you guys who follow me. But I really want to really have this discussion, honest talk about, these, how can I say this? Self-righteous narcissists and trust issues. Not saying I'm trying to link them together. I'm just really want to explain to you what I experienced last week. And just like I think it was last Monday or so, I went to a friend of mine's class. It was my friend of mine's class. And in the morning, I've been following this person, which I won't mention any names about this person till I'm really talking about out of respect. Or I should say, just out of common courtesy. It's just like I went to her class too. I've been following her since 2017, other than that, for quite a while. I was looking forward to meeting her, just talking with her in the spiritual community too. And she's a really known Tantra teacher. And she was on Netflix series called Unwell. I don't know if you guys seen it, but it's a pretty cool series. Anyways, just getting back to the story, I was just, doing the exercise, the energy. It was an energy kind of work exercise where you do some kind of deep breath meditation where it's like you feel orgasmic in the end. It was really, really trippy, I should say. But, from what I experienced, how can I say this? The exercise alone, or I should say not exercise, but the session alone was really awesome. And then afterwards, people would have talked afterwards to this person that I was mentioning. And just like with everyone that, spoke about what they sensed to what they felt, it was really cool to hear their perspectives too, just listening to them. And everybody in the chat room too on Zoom was wondering, hey, talk to Jay, about this experience. And I was wondering, okay. I was like, weird. Like she didn't have to talk to me. But, but they did anyways. And excuse me for my dry eyes. But, getting to that too, I got to chance to talk to her too, share my experience, and finally good to meet her. And she really, before that too, mentioning that I was in there too, that we were supposedly friends on social media. And just like, with everything else too, I was talking about my experience and then, joking around with with everyone in a Zoom call, which I was just, being friendly, my friendly self, other than that, not trying to be disruptive or anything like that too. And just like, as I was getting to talking, really getting my point across and ending things, this person, decided to cut me off for a bit too. And just, wondering, it just told me that I was into my head too much when it comes to the exercise I experienced. And I was just like, oh, really? And I was just like, she said I need to really connect with my manhood. Basically what she's saying, I need to really connect with my penis, basically. And just like, really need to find it on my own. So I was kind of like, okay. I wasn't like, I didn't have that facial expression like this. just doing all this weird shit. It was just like, huh, okay. I was like, all right. Just like, I just like, listening, well, hearing her saying that. And I didn't retaliate. I know better if I retaliate, putting that energy around, she would kind of twist that in some ways too. But also what she said too, I was just really asking her, just like, hey, just like, if I need to, or is it cool that I could really just go to your workshops one day? And she just mentioned that I really shouldn't or doesn't want me to be there. That's just really weird too, is that I don't need it. And I could really find, my own way to really just connect with my own manhood and explore that. When I say my manhood, she really means my Venus there. So I was like, okay. The back of my head is like, what the fuck? Because like, I never heard any tantra teacher, especially someone in the spiritual community, really say that to another, say, person, as their guest, or say guest, but also, with someone on their call. And this is really like a red flag too. And even I mentioned this to my other friend who's a really known tantra teacher also, and I showed her her content on YouTube, and she just got a weird vibe from it. She's like a real cultish vibe from it too. And even one of my other friends who's very intuitive mentioned that she has a narcissistic kind of vibe to her, like she wants to be a cult leader. So it's kind of like, I didn't want to believe it at first, but, I really had to put two to two together. And it was just like, oh shit, it's true. Like I didn't want to believe it at first, but, my mind's always trying to, I was second guess everything sometimes. But, I really had to really come to a conclusion. It's just like, yeah, this person is a narcissist. Because like as a tantra teacher, even someone in the spiritual community, a lot of millions of people look up to, you don't say that to people. Like you need to find your own way to connect with your manhood, especially as a man too. Now, not only turn people off, but it'll get you in trouble along the way too. And just like, if this person keeps, doing this too, it's just like she's gonna get in trouble, and like I say, not only legal trouble, but also trouble to where she won't practice her teachings anymore, literally. And I'm not trying to put any bad karma on anybody. I'm just stating facts and keeping it real, because you can't treat people like that on the long run. In time, it'll catch up on you too. And I've seen this happen before in spiritual communities and any other gaming communities and any other things too. And it also brought up some trust issues with certain people too. I'm not trying to put it in like in a gender kind of thing too. It's just like, like with men too, I trust, certain people and all that too. With men, I could easily just like, if you're cool, why not? You could hang out, be bros, have fun and all that. If you're not cool, you're trying to fight me, trying to step up, trying to think I'm a beta, a punk, a bitch, all kind of shit. It's just like, yo, kid, easy. I'm not trying to, prove my manhood to you. I'm way past that transformational state. Even, I don't know if I ever been that way too. But it's like with women, it's a really tricky one, because I love women. Obviously I never diss them. It's just like certain ones who betray my trust. Either they break up with you out of the blue, excuse me for burping again, or even just like say they want me on their retreats, or even like that too, or they just waste your time or something, or cheat on you, etc., etc. That really puts a red flag on there too, and it just makes you not want to be in relationships sometimes, because I've been betrayed time and time again, and it's just like, with certain women in my life too, whether it be like friendships or relationships or platonic or both. It's just really, it's hard. It makes me want to be by myself, and I just like, I'm not trying to look for advice or someone to just say, hey, it's gonna be okay, or just need a motherly figure. I might have a motherly figure. She's all around me in spirit too. It's just like, I just find it really weird and just really distasteful distasteful to just really dealing with right, encountering a self-righteous narcissist who thinks he knows all the answers and everything else too, but also, puts a taste in your mouth too, feel betrayed, and also like bringing up trust issues that that you're still working on too when it comes to dealing with things from the past, moving on from the past basically too. Because I'm still moving on from that too, believe it or not, with certain past relationships and losing a loved one, or and just like losing a mother, like from unexpected illness to the dealing with a partner who moved on so quickly from it, and from a blindsided wake up I just expected. It was just really weird. And just like, with a blindsided breakup, it's just so weird because, I don't know. It's like, I don't know why she went to this partner, her previous partner, so quickly. It's probably like, that really puts some doubts, that really will put some doubts in a guy's mind. It's like, hey, maybe I wasn't good enough, or maybe I wasn't good enough boyfriend, not man enough. All those kind of things, those things will bring it up, Those kind of thoughts popped up in my head, but I never believed them. It's just like, that was her stuff, basically too, just being reckless and out of control and all that too. Jumping from guy to guy, trying to fill an empty void, and justifying it too. It's just crazy. I don't know if she did this before she broke up with me too and all that stuff. And I don't know. I'm just speculating. I don't want to drive myself fucking crazy about this shit. But yeah, just like even with the self-righteous narcissist I encountered at this free event I went to, it's just cringy as fuck. But because he can't treat people that way too, he's telling you can't. You not only have to discover to really connect with your penis as a man, but also not go to your treats and meet her. So it's kind of like, disrespectful in a way, and that really drives people away. If she continues to do this kind of stuff to other men, even like with women too, there's gonna be some problems down the road too. So I'm not just saying that too whatsoever, just keeping it real. Just explain what I've been really holding on for the last couple of days. Just really been to myself lately too. I haven't really talked about it much, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Just what's on my mind, and really gonna let this go too afterwards to meditate on it, and just like with this these stuff I'm dealing with too, it's just like I'll still find ways to really just continue to heal, to move on, to be the best version of myself, be the best version, be the best man I can be. Most people think I'm young, think I'm naive. It's that's fine too. I don't have to prove anything to anybody. I don't have to prove that I'm a man to anyone, any other dude, or I don't have to prove I'm a man to a chick. If she doesn't want me, that's cool. I ain't playing no fucking games. I don't play any kind of back and forth stuff. I'm straight to the point and real and sincere with you. If that's totally cringy, that makes you throw up, hey, I'm not the type of guy for you. You can find someone who's matches your vibration. You guys have at it too. It's just like, I'll just send you guys love your way. But with me, I'm cool with a partner who's, even with a woman especially, who's not afraid to really be herself, who wants to creatively grow in her own lifestyle too, when it comes to her goals and all that too, who wants to be the best version of themselves. And really just, be evolve and have fun with life too. It's just like, I know things are challenging now, but life is not just more than just survival. Survival is our basic instinct. I gotta eat, sleep, put food on the table, pay our bills, get resources, etc., etc. But if that's just like going in a hamster wheel of chaos, it's just like you'll drive yourself crazy. Have some fun here and there. Have playing video games together, or even playing games by yourself, or even just having a good erotic, romantic sex session. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know. I'm just ranting on about this too, going on and on, just driving myself crazy about this shit, especially on YouTube. Most people probably dislike this video too. Hell, who knows? Maybe people will like it and share it. I'm just giving a rant on what's on my mind too. And just like, I'm not, when it comes to like a partner I want to, I really am looking for, well, I'll say looking, but I am open to, just saying being a woman, a beautiful woman, especially not only just physically, but, mentally and spiritually also, who's not afraid to really just creatively grow in their own lifestyle, who wants to be the best version of themselves, not afraid to, be comfortable in her sexuality, her roots, where she's coming from, etc., whether she's black, white, Hispanic, alien, purple, you name it. It's just like, I'm an open book. And even this, like, when it comes to trust issues, I'll just say this again, my trust doesn't come easily. And once it's taken away, you'll never get it back. You're considered my enemy, basically. Not like an enemy, like I'm going to destroy you. It's just like, I won't do nothing to do with you. Like, no collaborations whatsoever. I'll just leave your ass alone, whether you're a man or a woman, if you betray my trust in some ways, because I don't deal with that shit. I don't say it as much, I won't express it with my face. It's just like, I'll see it coming because I'm intuitive. And if, someone portrays my trust, fuck them, just, back away, just, remove myself permanently and just like, that's it. I've dealt with so much chaos and so much shit in my life. It's just like, that's enough, And so, but, for those who still, rock with me too, and just like want to see the best version of me and who I love to support too, hey, I'll continue to support you guys every step of the way, Just don't think I'm a fucking pushover, for those people watching this too. It's just like people think I'm little and all that shit too. It's just like, oh, you mess with me, I'll fuck you up. I'm not trying to say I'm trying to prove something, but I'm saying I'm a man and I know how to defend myself. So I've been in some battles before too, but also, I'm no pushover either. So that's that too. I think that's pretty much it I'm going to share, for this YouTube video. I know my eyes are just looking about, that's what happens when I talk so much and just getting some stuff out of my mind, basically, too. But for those who are cool with me, too, and just support me, too, I have nothing but love and admiration for you guys, too. Because, you guys are awesome, and I just want to say I love you guys dearly. I love creating content for you guys, even services, too, that help you educate and entertain you guys at the same time. And gosh, what else am I going to say? Oh, I was going to say this too. I'll still be doing what I do best with creating more awesome content for you guys to learn to enjoy. And maybe continue to creatively grow in our own lifestyles that not only benefit us as human beings, but our loved ones in our environment. And I'll see you guys around with more honest talks videos like this in the future, and more content for you guys to learn and enjoy. Namaste.